Setup time. Okay, let's get into it. So, I'm going to run this probably as, I think, I don't know, 4-colour job. Well, it's got black, nice solid black. So let's get stuck in the colour. Original size of the detect, we don't want that. I think the sensors on this sucker are a bit crap. See, when you match your paper size, your tray, you know, got A3 and oh blast, only the bypass tray works. I'm going to have to set up bypass tray. Oh, that's alright, it's partly better. Reggio's guaranteed with, well, not guaranteed, but it's better. Got more control. Quality. Again, I'm going to take screenshots when I've done this profile. Original type. I think a text mode would be on the money. Light and darken. I think we'll keep it at normal. Sharpness, I think we'll keep that default, normal, whatever. Color control. This is where Xerox really trumps Konica Minolta's BizHub C280, C220, 360 and all those other old, I think they're called Infoline. The new ones are the C754, for example. If I remember correctly, they're called Info Palette. Oh. Anyway, we haven't got access to them at the moment. So, I'm going to do a color balance. Right. So, yellow. Well. High activity indeed. NTs. Alright. Anyway. I'll just drop the yellow bit. Yellow, low density yellow. Again, we don't want to lose too much of that low density, but then I normally like to get rid of that by default anyway. So, disregard the bypass tray. We're going tray 2, A3. Right, let's try and let this sucker go. Set the thing up as per before. I kept some on-screen instructions on my phone. Handwritten notes are clumsy, inefficient, and got paper feed, and we got output. Now I don't know what that was about. Maybe there was maybe it was a scrap of paper that was cleared later on by one of the other, but I was told their trays weren't working. It's in my demo, but this is it. But we are clearly not going to be able to put the exotic stuff through this device, but it probably won't be needed because this is going to be laminated. So it's cheaper too. It's a bit rough. That'll do. I think it's just a placard, really. Right, we have to do some work. Extra work. So this is the old Konica Minolta BizHub copy, and this is the Dorking Color 1250 copy. Now we haven't got a very good definition of the word copy. To work out that, we'll want to set a new profile, won't we? Okay, I think we have to start with colour balance. Okay, magenta colour balance. We've got these nice red. It looks good. Okay, magenta colour balance is fine there. That's a strong. I think that would be mid. We won't go into detail here, but I think the low density will have to be lifted because we've got too much. It's not shady enough. It's a bit. So we add a bit of low density. Extra low density. Don't want it too contrasty. And whether we should punch it up full or just leave it there. Medium dense. Medium density. What do with medium density? Do we drop it a bit? I think it's pretty good. It's pretty rich looking. Maybe the high level might have to go down, and the high density might have to be dropped just down a bit. And drop it down to mid level. think. Maybe I'm wondering if I should default that or leave it there. Leave it there for now. Okay, that's that one done. It's our peak inside cyan. Right. We might have to max it out. Just go and drop it off the deck and shove it into overdrive. Also, maybe sharpening out the image might bring out the detail. Black. We've already maxed the black. Hang on, no, that's the cyan. Right, the black. I'm going to max the black. See what happens, eh? And I think that's... we'll see how it goes. So, we might do what we've often done in the past, in a good sense, is maybe this can add a little bit of extra solidness, a little bit of extra darkness to the image. So, we're going to punch up the sharpness. There's other methods we can use as well. Right. That's it for now. Just set the original. I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to feed from, if I remember correctly, tray 2. Tray 2, A3. Tray 2. Goes up, and round, and up the other end. We've got an improvement. Yeah, it's looking better. Let's see if we can get the third take done as a third. That's looking good. Well, a bit of perseverance, passion, intellect, and we turn ahead to plenty of brains. Don't you doubt it. We don't want the monkeys to outsmart us, but then we can't call them monkeys forever. We've got to treat them with a certain amount of respect because that's how we work by default. But they make me annoyed. If you feel the same way, yes, I understand. Alright, it's an improvement in the copy quality. Right, maybe one more trick we can do is we can probably go and we might even darken it a little bit. We'll just be a little bit adventurous here. See, because this is a bit of a grungy sort of rough sort of look. It's the essence of copy art, isn't it? Versus Photoshop. That's what copy art culture is. It's something a little bit different, a little bit more handmade, but still it's machine made as well. Very human indeed. So it's now time to run the job. This could be its last dance, but we just don't know. With this industry, it's very inconsistent. Say they want to deliver a machine to a customer's premises, they're often 3 weeks late, month late, whatever. We just don't know. In the middle of this GFC, let's hope it works in our favour and this machine gets trashed later. Or maybe one of your toner hits could have it. See, it's a wonderful machine. Oh well, there you go. That's the latest output. We'll have to compare it with the last output and say we have an improvement. Do we push it harder, or do we say enough's enough? Okay, because we all know that when you raise the sharpness, you also get more grain too. I don't want to go any higher, I don't think. It's looking good though. It's looking favourable. It might be the best copy we can get. We might possibly go one shade darker. Yes, we just recorded the profile we just did. Now we just drop this one a shade darker. Let's get it go. Stand next to the thing and remember the way we were. There we go. Here comes the output. And I'm sure we've got a better quality. Now I'm just questioning whether I should even push it harder and maybe even make it even darker. Alright, so let's just pause it for now. Time to get a little bit adventurous now, and we're going to take it down further. Right, and then I think we might even output a second copy, and that'll be for my placards to go on my satchel. So There's the start button. Let's see if this is it. Yes, it's looking good. It does. I think I'd say we don't want to go too far. Oh dear, that's what nerds do. Indeed, don't be ashamed, it's fun. Neurotypicals hate that, but again, we don't have to do it in their faces. If we're in a research lab, we just do it as much as we like. We just be ourselves. And right is good time. We do not need to be in the burbs. Okay, I think yes, we've got the right profile. Now we're just going to run another copy. We might even run another 3 copies actually of this. So we're going to do a multi-copy run. We don't do these very often. Actually, yeah, I need 3 because I need another 3. Yeah. So here we go. Okay. Oh yeah. Will this be the last dance, the last dance, the last dance? There you go. Let's see, that's our copy job for today. Complete. Now, sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between the earlier takes, but then we won't go too much into that. I'm sure the darker ones will look. But anyway, that's the copy job. So we'll just look at what we've got up here. I wish these toners were colour fast. We could make colour fast toners. Imagine that. We didn't have to worry about fading and have them hanging in art gallery walls. And photocopier art would have respect. First time in history. So there we have it. Again, we don't want to put it in the sun too long. But that's it. That's it, folks. And. That's all, folks. Yeah. So there we have it. It's the end of this Dorking session. Riddled with technicals and misunderstandings. Oh, well, it makes it more interesting, doesn't it? So, here we go. This could be the last dance. Anyway, that's the copy. That's the beautiful old beast. Remember them. Savour the moment. Savour the history. Because these are our friends.